You are a vile sack of rotting maggots. Dude, he knows. He knows. He knows! Dude, look at his fucking face, dude!
Or postponing the problem. Now, bricks and minifig.
Police Department, make yourself known. Search warrant.
A very old man who has been collecting Legos since the dawn of time has some very old Lego sets, which of course means they're worth a shitload of money, right? Lego, for those of you who don't know, is very collectible, and Lego collectors pay fucking out of their ass for some premium shit. Well, my old guy, my old boy, he's getting a bit old and he's a bit sick, and they need money in order to pay for his treatments. Again, this is as much as I know. I could be wrong. We're going to find out. So, in order to get his money back, he went to from what I've heard, it's like the EB Games of Lego. Like, it's like the GameStop of Lego, where you can trade in old Lego sets and get money back for it. You know what I mean? They're like a buy-in trade Lego set place. So old boy was like, all right, I'm going to go sell my old Lego sets. Turns out they're worth $200,000. And he signs them over in consignment, which basically means they're going to have to pay him out. Well, as soon as he signs them over to consignment, this is a franchise, right? So the major company calls up the franchisee and says, nah, we're taking over your franchise. You are out of the equation. We're taking over your franchise. And not only that, we're not going to pay the old guy for his Lego set. We're just going to steal it. And as you would imagine, so begins a absolutely intense lore rabbit hole. It's very interesting. All right, we're just going to get into it.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen.
How is any of this even remotely legal? I'm telling you, bro. Do you want to actually, I'll tell you one thing that's fucking insane about the USA that every other part of the world can't understand. Yo, dude, you guys, crime is just legal over there. Yo, dude, you guys have no rights, dude. What happened? Dude, this chick's like, oh yeah, I've been owning this franchise for like however many years. Then the head of the franchise came in and just said, you're out. There's nothing I can do. The cops threw me out. How is that legal?
She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. In the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I don't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment liability.
Dude, in security footage, they have the owner saying that he will take on the consignment. You can't, like, even fight that legally. Harvey Norman franchises aren't too dissimilar. STALK is owned by the head office, and the franchises have their employment contracts renewed monthly because they're technically franchises. That's fucking insane, dude. Is that true? I had no idea. Has anything like this ever happened in one of those Harvey Normans? I assume not, because in Australia, it's so much easier to sue a company like that.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
You need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten out of it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, yup.
Bro, dude, I'm telling you, man, dude, if you ever get rich, like let's say you cop yourself, like somehow you get $100 million, go to America, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want in America with $100 million, dude. You can just fucking commit crimes, bro. I'm pretty sure that as a 100 millionaire, you could walk down the street with an AR, fire into a crowd of people, and you'd probably get let go. The entire court system comes down to who is richer. That's the problem, is because lawyers cost so much money and court fees cost so much money. And there is no avenue for people without money to be able to use these systems that they can be fundamentally run and dominated by the person with more money. Pro bono, not many places in America take pro bono on a case like this because it's so hard to know how long it's going to go for, how long they're going to go without money, and $200,000 outcome. I'm not sure how it works. In defamation cases, if you lose, you have to pay the opposing person court fees. But I do not believe that happens because this is a civil matter. You've got to understand that this is a civil court matter. This is not like going to go to a regular court, so I don't believe that any court fees would be paid by the losers, so they know that they can just drag it out forever, and these poor people will never be able to afford it. It's so one-sided, dude. Holy shit.
A YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
Surely.
They were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now.
Isn't it? I do think it is really sad that the only way that we can ever hope to get justice in this world at this point is from 20-year-old YouTubers putting themselves in a line of fire to get justice. Like, that's crazy, dude. It gets views, yeah, but like that, the problem is like the only way we can get any form of like actual justice in this world for criminals is when YouTubers make videos on it. Like, yeah, sure, it gets views, but isn't it a little bit sad that it's like, hey, the police are so corrupt at this point that they don't even do anything?
Hours later,
you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No.
Call the police for harassment? What?
Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by watch the cameras.
What the fuck?
You need to leave.
literally all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me.
Dude, all she said was the guy's name. Dude, all he said was the guy's name, and she immediately went to, I'm calling the police. What's crazy is that they clearly know the police are going to have their back. How is that fucking possible? Been watching American cop cams all day, and legit Americans call the cops for you for even breathing. I know. Dude, by the way, 2019. Did this start in 2019? There's no way this has been going on for 7 years.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate.
Dude, my guy, dude, he's ticked all the boxes. He's like, I know what they're going to say. They're going to tell me to go to corporate. So I'm going to go to corporate early.
I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I'm happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask you several times?
I don't know about
Isn't
you
it,
guys,
dude,
but to me, it kind of seems like the only...
Dude, this is, what a horrible woman. I'm just saying, what a horrible person. That is just the shittiest, slimiest way to act, dude. Tells him to go to corporate, says, I've already been to corporate, they said to come here, and goes, well, I don't care, I'm calling the cops, fuck you.
The clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property.
Yeah, but you forgot one crucial rule. He has more money than you, so the rules don't matter.
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, what? Are you an idiot? Are you stupid? What the fuck?
At least the police are here
Dude,
now.
who are these people?
The Lego set sale.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespassed from here.
okay.
Trespass for life.
Dude, I'm trying to work out, is this literally from before COVID? How can that be? That cannot be legal. How can you bar people from a store when they're trying to get things off you in a legal sense? Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck, dude. America, you are a confusing place.
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices.
Thank you, asshole.
And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire...
Also, this guy looks like a fucking wet, slimy turd rag, dude. Look at this fucking muppet. Go fucking, dude, you got a shit mustache, shit fucking haircut. Go fuck yourself, you fat old prick. Look at this guy.
Company.
You guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No, we're not.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's
Hey, listen. I would rip this fucking mustache clean off his stupid face, dude. Rip it off.
No, I mean, it did happen. Yeah, it does happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were stolen. You guys.
Hey, remember when remember when you were growing up and your parents said, "Hey, don't lie. Lying will get you in trouble. It's a bad thing to do. Do not lie." Dude, that was a lie. They lied to it. You can lie all you want. There is no repercussions in this world if you are a disgusting, shitty fucking liar, dude. There's none.
We both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So, I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are...
The person who cuts you off in traffic is still in front of you.
You could legit have all the evidence in front of this guy and he will not believe.
It's not even that he won't believe it. He knows that he knows it's evidence. He's lying. It's not that that's what you gotta understand. It's not that he doesn't believe the evidence is real. He knows it's real. He's lying. He's stealing. You gotta understand that if in 2026, if you were being a good person and obeying the law, you are a loser. You're losing. You're behind everybody else. You need to ditch morals. You need to lose focus. Don't worry about laws. If you want to get ahead in this world, you need to start lying, cheating, stealing, breaking laws. It doesn't matter. There's no repercussions. Dude, people won't even abandon you. You can be in 2026, it has never been a better time to be a pedophile. Think about that. This is the best time ever. If you're a flat out pedo, 2026 is your fucking greatest time to be alive, dude. It's sick. Dude, Dr. Disrespect got caught texting kids sexually and asking to meet up at a fucking, was it like some PAX thing? Dude, that guy still pulls viewers, bro. Dude, it doesn't matter anymore.
Social media posts his own company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. But all of these claims are from
I don't
his
get why
own
the
company.
cops are in on it.
We just caught the CEO of the entire company red-handed in a lie.
But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either...
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
That's not extortion. He's saying that give it back or we're going to sue you. This is not extortion. It's not illegal to threaten somebody with legal action. You fucking absolute clown!
Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay?
I don't get how this
So we all regroup together to rewatch the footage.
If these guys can just trespass you on every level, how is it even possible to fight them?
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm not
him.
giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
So you have his number? No, I don't have it.
Hey, if you want to deal with this, call the owner. All right, can I call the owner? I am not giving you the owner's number. How dare you ask? Dude, that bitch needs to fucking get it as well. Holy shit. By the way, the reason that the old man doesn't even know this is happening is because they're afraid that if they tell him, he is so old and sick that telling him this might kill him. That's how old and sick he is. What's up with the bad blurring? Okay, so remember I said I watched 10 minutes of this video and then I stopped watching? So this is where I watched up to. And when I watched this, her face wasn't blurred, which means they've had to go and retroactively blur it through YouTube's editing system. So obviously she's asked for her face to be blurred.
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Oh, so they're lying to the employees.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie.
So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these ones.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, the cops called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, she's part of the gang.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission.
They got an infiltrator.
The owner.
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory,
naughty boy,
I decided
Josh.
to send him over.
I believe that they are here's what I would imagine. They haven't mentioned a lawyer yet. However, I would imagine that they have probably involved a lawyer to some degree, considering that they're quoting contracts and pointing to specific sections of contracts. Either that or he knows the law to some degree and can work that stuff out. Now, the thing with lawyers is lawyers are expensive, so you do not bring a lawyer on right away. Generally, you try to resolve things without a lawyer, so that way you can minimize the amount of money that you have to pay while attempting to get things back. Once things are unattainable without a lawyer, then you involve a lawyer. So my bet would be that they probably have a friend who's a lawyer that they're in contact with, and once this breaks down and they can't do anything without a lawyer, they'll probably have, generally when it comes to court, you have to prove that you did everything you could outside of the court before going to court. That's generally how it works.
Contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
Nope, that's not how the law works.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yes.
So
if that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
Okay.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like.
Sue me. Let's go to court.
Dude, fuck this piece of shit. Holy fuck. I'm telling you right now, dude. Every single person in this chat does not hate these people enough, bro. You do not hate these rich motherfuckers enough. I swear to God, they have worked out that with enough money, they can do whatever the fuck they want. You can't sue them easily because they know that they can run you through the court system for so long that you go bankrupt. And because it's a civil case, they don't even have to be paid back the lawyer costs. They fucking know, hands down, that they can run you through the court system to fuck you out. Dude, you do not hate rich people enough, no matter how much you already hate them. And when I'm saying rich people, I don't mean like somebody that's like mid-level. I'm not talking like $1 million or even $2 million. I'm talking people that own these franchises that are worth tens, if not hundreds of millions. These people, you do not fucking hate them enough, dude.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined.
Yeah, legit, yeah. It's no point breaking in and stealing it because they've already got it all insured. You're 100% correct.
Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
Oh shit! Do anything illegal? Right.
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it.
Here's the story of how we firebombed their store.
And then they take us to court. What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
That's good. Oh, man.
Wait, what? Wait, they're gonna bait these guys into suing them? Wait, hang on, this is a twist.
I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me.
Oh, dude, that's so real. Wait, so they're gonna represent themselves? You can't do that, and because you would have to file court papers and stuff. Because if you were going to sue somebody, you have to file court papers, you have to go through legal channels. But if you get sued, you can just represent yourself in court, maybe?
This is where I'm going to make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name is actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So people are just assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, but that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars Lego collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by buying.
Wait, what? If you're old, we will definitely steal from you. Also, call us at 1-800-317. Dude, no way. Dude, please tell me that that's it. That's crazy. If I'm young but pay extra, can you make an exception and steal from me too? No, we only steal from old people and don't change our vision for anything. I'm hopefully getting to the age where I can get stolen from soon anyway. Looking forward to it. 20th.
I'm pretty sure putting my logo over their logo is actually criminally illegal. But luckily for us though, if we go back to the beginning of the video, Bricks and Minifigs actually gave us a solution of how any company pretty much can get away with this.
You have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, like they're all locally owned and operated. Yeah, we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions. For sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them.
So basically, if you put all the blame on your lower franchises, you're safe. So I registered 5 franchises under my We Steal From Old People company.
I want to be the owner of the first company.
Ooh. I want to be an owner.
Congratulations, you're
If you choose to put...
This video is 7 years in the making. I have never in my life seen this amount of effort put into a YouTube video. It's Kino, bro. This is pure Kino.
and they're going to use these pumpkins to support this tarp, and they're going to climb up the Bricks and Minifigs building, and they're going to hang our logo over top of their logo.
And I basically just sit down here and
I'm just corporate. I don't know what to tell you.
And we did it. And the sign is way too small. What the heck, ChatGPT?
Yeah, I miscalculated the size. So,
Nice.
If anyone wants to walk into the Bricks and Minifig store, they have to get through me and my merch.
I have all of the court papers already filled out if they want to sue me. Hopefully they take the bait.
What up? You want to buy some merch?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, we also got some We Steal From People barf bags because honestly what they're doing in this store is so gross, it's probably going to make all the customers throw up.
Do you have an XL?
Take a large.
Well, we stopped a customer from going into Bricks and Minifigs, and he left with our merch.
Like, is this the main entrance?
Yeah. No. I'm saying like the counters. There's two. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy who's selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling.
Wait, what?
The queen is back.
Hello, you want to buy a shirt? What?
Actually, they
if you want to buy
can.
one, I'll give you 50% off if you want.
Yeah, you got to understand, man. You're also not allowed to steal Lego. So, I guess we're both doing things we can't do.
Who am I talking here?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
Here's the situation. Do you really want to get go round and around now?
And now,
Whoa,
Bricks and Minifigs
threats!
finally gets a taste.
Oh, the police are issuing threats on behalf of a business? Wow, that seems a little interesting.
So I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Dude, these guys are fucking so smart, dude. They're like they're like fucking Bobby Fischer, bro.
Continue to do this is not the right way. Do you understand that?
Oh, we understand. We understand.
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines. That's not the right way.
No, I never vandalized the store, but
people have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever, my franchises do underneath me. I guess that's I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
In order to let me quote Amber Heard's lawyer, hearsay.
Yeah.
You guys have FDDs and everything else.
Yeah.
What states are you registered in?
Oregon.
You're a registered franchisor. So
yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than anyone that he can't get us in trouble for what we're doing because we can always just keep passing the blame onto our lower franchises. We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Brick by brick! Brick by
This is fucking phenomenal. Okay.
But
you can always sue.
Legal organization. We have legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the book.
You can always sue us, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, he knows. He knows. He knows! Dude, look at his fucking face, dude! Look at his face! Oh my god! You're a fucking loser, dude! Oh my god, this is so funny, dude. This is the best video on the internet. This is so good. This is the kind of fucking justice that we need to see more of in this world. By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to this channel. Everybody should go and support it. If you're liking the video, please go and support the original creator. It is a great video. Go sub. Ben has a ton of content.
You have no business being here. So.
Well, we do have business. We have, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Yeah.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard.
This is still 3 years ago, dude. What the fuck?
What if we do a lottery?
Yes. First, Brian donates one of his sets to a lottery. Someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is so good! Holy shit!
You're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate.
That's a good idea.
These guys rock, dude.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah. So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a nonprofit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store.
Oh, unlucky.
And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need to register in Oregon for this to work.
He's an owner of a religion. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
So I registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35. I used it for this new Oregon Scientology nonprofit. I mean, corporation.
Dude, USA is just insane. Your country, dude, I can't stress this enough. Living outside of the USA, watching your country is the best TV that has ever lived. You guys need an entire rework of your government, your court system, your everything. It needs to be torched to the ground and rebuilt from scratch. The way it is running right now is it can't continue to work. It cannot continue to work. It needs to be scrapped and rebuilt. It is so broken. Yeah, that's true. You can. We'll see what happens. I called it, and people have been watching me for a long time. 5 years ago, I said that in 10 years, America would have a civil war. And I'm still on that train. I'm genuinely certain that I'm nearly positive there's going to be a civil war in America within the next 5 years.
But there's a problem.
Nice.
Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery.
Oh.
We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. But we have to charge them money, and if we don't, then it'll actually disqualify our lottery.
Morality question. So maybe if they're upfront about the fact of like what it's being used for.
And the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just give each person $1 as their appearance release fee.
$1 for being on camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1
they pay $1 to get into the lottery, and then they give it their $1 back as an appearance fee. This
ticket, the transaction cancels out.
Oh my God.
$0.
I'm telling you, this guy might be one of my new favorite YouTubers. I'm not even kidding. Not only is he doing all of this effort just to help an old dude out, granted, he's going to make money off this YouTube video, but right, there's no guarantee that happens. This is a risk on himself, going above and beyond to an insane degree to help get some literal justice. Dude, this is the kind of people that we should be pushing up as genuine creators. This is, right now it's at 2 million views as of 8 days. It's 8 days in. It was only at like 360,000 views like 5 days ago. It has been a slow burn, but more and more people are hearing about this.
You guys have the prize here.
I don't know anything about that.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything.
Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set, they legally...
That's a crime! Uh-oh!
Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime. It's time to get the police involved.
Oh,
this company stole the prize from our lottery.
Whoopsie daisies.
No, we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from
you gotta do it, buddy.
Raffling scheme.
You gotta do it. You fucking get in there, buddy. Handcuff it.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed.
Yep.
They're now finally gonna do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigators started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle
thievery.
He started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
And you're trespassing the property for life, okay? You come back, you're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
But they trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
You guys have no right or have no connection.
Holy
Well, yeah, they stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil.
A civil issue, yes, it is. But it's now a criminal issue. Oh my God. Holy corruption.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to give some outs. Okay? We're trying to work with you guys and give you some outs. We can start looking at you guys falsified or whatever.
What, dude, what is the connection here? Why are the cops so under the thumb? Hey, Ali, what's up, dude? How are you? Dude, I don't understand why the cops are so under the thumb. Dude, what is happening? How are these cops such little bitches? Sue the cops, sue the business, sue all these cunts, dude. Every single one of them. Take their homes, take their cars, take their banks, dude. Take their business. Fuck them all. Bankrupt them. Have them on the street, dude.
Nope. Yes, no, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you understand?
Yeah, I was pretty confused.
What part don't you understand? The part where you guys are covering up a crime? Are you fucking brain broken?
Well, I don't think we broke the law.
What's your opinion? That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white.
Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
No, let's do this. Let's just call it and we'll just go from here, all right, guys?
Oh, we'll just call it. Dude, we'll just call it. Hey, we'll just call it all good. Hey, let bygones be bygones, dude. Fuck. Dude, that is crazy. What the fuck does his owner? No, I don't think it's laziness. I think there's some level of collusion going on here. Yeah, offering a draw like this game and says, hey, you didn't win, I didn't win. Let's just say we drawed as I've got you in checkmate, dude. It's like, what the fuck?
Another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
What? Okay, I'm telling you, this guy's a Chad. I'm telling you, what a fucking good person. What a good person, dude. He paid up $1,000 to the winners just because he felt bad. What was the number? $1,000. He paid $1,000. We're going to arrest you if you don't go away. We're not going away. Okay, well, we're going home. Bye. Yeah, dude, they knew they couldn't do anything. They know that the law's not on their side, and they know that if they arrested these guys, that they would be facing repercussions. So they throw out the, we're going to arrest you as a threat. That is a direct threat to try and get them to back off. And then when they didn't back off, knowing they couldn't do anything about it, they all just leave. They are literally colluding with the business to cover up a crime.
All of the police corruption that's going on.
God damn,
once that
dude.
happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Remember when I said that it was a felony, bro? I told you it was a fucking felony. Dude, me and Fox were hanging out last night, and we're watching one of those Jubilee videos of, like, journalists versus 20 MAGA people. I had to beg Fox, we had to turn the video off. I was getting way too worked up. I'm perpetually 3 days away at any point in time from being the next fucking Unabomber. I swear on my life.
This
in
entire
Minecraft,
time, just hiding. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure.
Nice.
The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now.
Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
Do you notice how this company knows? See, these guys, what they've done is they're experts on criminal law, right? They know that they cannot sue these kids because if they sue them, that means that it'll get all the theft will get brought up in discovery.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done. I I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
He wants to falsify positive reviews. I think once again that counts as fraud.
Holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already? We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this face.
Bricks and Minifigs in Kaiser is owned by thieves and liars, and cops won't do anything about it. They literally stole an 83-year-old's Lego collection worth over $100,000 and was meant to help pay for his grandchildren's college. They've admitted to having stolen property in the store, but will not return it. The owner, Brandon Best, his partner, and the manager, Amanda, are all in on it. Horrible people.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back. And they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this.
Yep.
I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of burden.
Yeah, fuck him.
No, I am not apologizing to this.
Preach, son, preach.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying
I say French Revolution, boy, get the guillotine out.
Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs...
Yeah, you're right. If you make an apology saying, I'm sorry I accused you of stealing my Legos, they can then use that in court as proof that they didn't steal it.
Then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them...
I've been saying it, I've been just saying in chat, I've been saying in chat, dude, that your country is cooked. This is insane. Like, fuck me, brother.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give them something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos.
No shot, dude. No shot. The AI coming in clutch, dude. What?
You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am.
Man who has screwed over everybody on his way to this situation now promises not to screw anyone over.
I promise you. I swear to God. Go apologize.
Swear to God, dude. Yeah, all right, bro. Oh, yeah. I swear to God, hey, I won't do it, man. Hey, listen, I'm a godly bro. You Americans do not have real Christians. I've never seen a real, actual Christian in America. I've met real Christians who care and love for all beings on earth. Trans, gay, whatever, dude. They love all people on earth. I've met real Christian people. Y'all in America do not have real Christians. It's fake as shit. What about my goat, Kenneth Copeland? Holy fuck, you mean the devil wearing a human skin suit?
To make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested.
Oh my God, is she actually straight on the line?
This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property. Maybe
dude, she is the worst person on planet Earth. Holy, you are a vile sack of rotting maggots in a flesh suit, which has somehow been called human. You disgusting, soulless creature. You cretin. You fucking hellspawn, dude. You fucking carcass of maggoty flesh. What a bitch. Holy shit.
Do we stick around for the cops, or do we?
Yeah, stick around. See if you get
So
arrested.
we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up.
Wow. I'd go back to the store. Hey, sorry, cops didn't rock up. Guess we're stoned.
No, I'm calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get-out-of-jail-free card. And I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think.
Nope, it was even before this.
Oh, what
right
the fuck?
here, I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years.
How the fuck did he do that? So he can't even legally be trespassed from the store.
This only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it, but how the heck am I going to do that?
No way. No way.
Can I get a delivery? Can I get a signature?
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
No. No. No way. No way. What a fucking moron, dude. I doubt that contract is legally binding. Why? You gotta remember, Cookie, we're in America. The laws don't matter.
Easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like
Oh, Amanda.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Oh,
Well, then
Amanda.
whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
Oh, unfortunately, Amanda, I think it might actually be.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not, and I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says
is your
every time you call the
signature,
cops,
actually.
it was $5,000 for like punitive damages, but...
So, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops.
Dude, this is the best video on YouTube. Am I wrong? Is this not the best video on all of YouTube? Dude, I watched fucking like 20 minutes of this before I brought it to you guys. This is the best video on YouTube. Oh my God. This is sick. Dude, if ever there's been a face of a Karen, this is it. We need to change her name. She's no longer Amanda. She's Karen. I do love horrible people getting fucked over. Isn't it the best, dude? Isn't it the best? Nah, sorry, Fox. Sorry, everyone else is fighting for second place. Martin Scorsese would be proud. He would. They didn't have Martin Scorsese going, oh, what a twist.
I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty.
Actually, you're wrong. We have video proof, buddy.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
You, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
The court? So...
Exactly.
So you're saying that...
It's just a
So you're saying...
difference of opinion.
So basically what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but...
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because...
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's
I've
Legos.
noticed that this guy doesn't want to sue him. He knows the law. He knows that if he sues these guys, they get to go to court for free. they could represent themselves, which they probably have a lawyer on hand already, they would be donezo. No, they can't go to court, Swish, because they would basically win via slap, right? They can't be the ones taking the court, because if they take them to court, they can just basically make the legal fees just run up indefinitely. Whereas if they sue them, these guys can go to court, hand over everything in discovery, and basically instantly win and prove these guys are thieves.
Just give them back. It's pretty easy.
So the entire video has basically been trying to goad them into suing them.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him. But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Hey, you can f*** yourself.
Dang.
Man, you stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
Hey?
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow.
You got to understand, these guys have won every battle they've ever had with money. That's what they've done. Every single battle that they've ever had, they won with money. But now they're not fighting with money. They're fighting with the law right back against them. And they're fucking destroying them. So now he's in a position where he either deals with getting harassed endlessly, gives the Legos back, or takes these guys to court. But he doesn't want to take these guys to court because he knows that in discovery, the whole thing is going to get blown wide open.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's $12,000 at the most, right? $12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option...
You're right. Sue them for each individual Lego set. Do you reckon that's what they're going to do? That actually might be what they're going to do.
Number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take them to small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it.
If I wanted to limit it.
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that though, right?
We could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
No.
Well, why not?
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different...
Okay, so what if he gives ownership of individual boxes to each person? It's like, you have a box. I'm going to give each of you guys a box, and that's your box now, and now you can sue him for that much. Is that what they're going to do?
People get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official. We have a public notary approving it.
Oh my god.
We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
Congratulations. Hey, look.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top. It's start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet.
Oh my god.
The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day.
They knew! They fucking knew! Oh my god! There's like 5D chess! It's like 5D fucking chess! How did they know?
I'm still talking to Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him. So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first gonna confirm Josh and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world at something.
Exactly.
Hey!
You ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am
No
Guinness World
fucking way! No way! Guinness World Records! This is cinema! It's straight cinema, I'm telling you!
Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Congratulations! Yay! Congrats, big winners!
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely not hanging that up.
Yo, can we just talk real quick? Can we just talk?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company
Nice.
at www.westealfromoldpeople.com.
Get some merch.
I'm not getting...
If they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, it looks like we win by default. Congratulations, you won the court case.
Yay!
Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in. And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money.
Oh shit.
It truly is
It's
a
time,
beautiful
boys.
ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why sue me? Let's go to court.
Let's do it.
When I finally followed
You'll always remember this is the day that you almost caught Captain Ben
There is no more
Sparrow.
legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs. Dang it!
Wait, what?
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we
How
filed
can
a
this be
motion for
legal?
default judgment, they permanently closed down the store.
This
There's absolutely
cannot-
no
this
way
is
to hold the store
insane.
liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
They didn't even tell anybody that had already booked. Wow. These are the oh my god. They steal from old people. They steal from children. They don't give a fuck.
I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world
Permanently closed. We stole a family's life savings. They sued. We lost. By closing the store, we get out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
Like, if you owe money on something like this, you can't just run away to another country. Surely you can't just be like, we closed our business, we don't know anything. That's insane.
And
there are
people
2
can
more
travel
videos
from
coming.
all
2 more
over.
videos.
Just lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious...
What the fuck? No fucking way.
Right now, the 2 owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But The reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was, I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, Josh wants to save the day. I got him
No
a trophy
way.
that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone. It's crazy.
Oh, Joshy boy.
Just like, wait.
Who the fuck, dude? Oh my god, he's at his private house in a fucking business suit. God, you're a wanker.
Right? He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This guy's at his home and he's wearing a fucking suit and tie. What an absolute living turd.
Yeah, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy.
Oh my god, they called the cops again.
Really? But they told us that they were. I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him
Holy
that we're in the
shit.
area.
Bro, these guys are using the cops like their own private fucking army, dude. What the fuck info do they have on these cops?
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck?
Oh my god, no
Oh,
way.
there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars in his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
What the fuck?
My name's Officer. This is Americorps Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't? I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign. Yeah.
Oh! Oh my god, bro! What the fuck? They literally said obey every law. And then he's like, oh, you ran a stop sign? I didn't see what happened. Oh, that's interesting. Why are you pulling me over then, brother?
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is...
Dude, that's illegal as fuck. That's illegal as fuck, dude.
An illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Sue them. Immediately sue them.
Me? Ben?
Why do you know his name?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the
Bro,
entire situation.
this is an intimidation shakedown. Dude, this is literally Ben House, Utah. That's a fucking shakedown if I've ever heard it, dude.
The police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Then maybe investigate it! You're the police! Oh my god, dude!
The officer went back to his car. This is the message that he radioed in.
Oh, you're just saying that someone shot your parents? I don't know, dude. Sounds a little crazy to me. It's fuck, dude, it's just, this is the most corrupt shit I've ever seen. This is the most insane corruption. Yeah, it is pretty suspect, Tin. But like, they're following him to his house, dude. What the actual fuck? This is Utah, right? Could this be some Mormon shit? Could this be I don't know, bro. The only thing I know about Utah is the Mormon church has a shitload of power up there. Could this be some Mormon shit? I don't even know. I don't understand. What the fuck, these cops? It does be some more. It is? Is this Mormon? Oh, fuck. The Mormon church is in this shit? Yeah, well, in Utah, it's like one of the biggest religions, right?
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Wow, that's a pretty nice house. I bet they paid for that with nothing but good ethics and morals.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
What the fuck? Why has he got the basket, bro?
But then the police showed up, and again, for some reason,
dude. Oh my god, how much power do these guys have? The cops are just on call for them.
Then they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody.
No, he stole $200,000.
How do you know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
Oh my god, dude, these people are evil.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did.
Holy shit.
Well, that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Americans, is Utah like one of the worst states? Does anyone know? This state feels like a fucking joke. What is Utah's reputation in America? Like in Australia, we have places that are like a joke, right? There are places in Australia it's like, that is a shithole. You don't want to live there. It's not cool. Small town, everybody knows everybody. Is it though? It doesn't look that small on the map they're showing.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it. And he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
Not!
Him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court. Okay.
If you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court.
Utah is a boys' club where everywhere, thanks to church ties. Right, this place is just run by the Mormon church, right? This whole place is just Mormon church run. Right, okay. All right, now I'm starting to get an idea of how this is working. So this is literally corruption. This is literally they're corrupt as fuck. They're colluding with the church to protect their own. That's what this is. Yeah, he does have court orders. Yeah, he does. Yeah, not only does he have court orders, they've broken felony laws, right? They've lost lawsuits that they're refusing to pay, and they're illegally weaponizing a police force against somebody who's just trying to secure the legal, money that they're owed.
As proof, I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me.
He tried.
And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted.
Saying God, fucker!
My court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Hey guys. Yeah, what? They all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Here we go.
Tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon.
There it is! Oh my god! We caught it! Oh! No way! Oh my god, dude! What the fuck? Dude, hey, go back to the first video, dude. I called that shit.
If they steal...
Yeah, dude! Christians have never stolen anything. Never! Guys, when have Christians ever stolen anything before, bro? They're such good people. They've got a Bible that tells them to be good. There's a whole commandments list. They would never do something like this. Love thy neighbor.
But on our way back, this happened.
What?
What? The cops? It's illegal to go to church now, I guess.
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name?
Oh, wait, what are you looking back there, buddy? That's not the driver. Hang on. Hold up, what are you talking about? No, you pulled the driver over, fuckface.
Are you Ben?
Are you Ben? Wow, how does he know his name? This guy sure is famous.
The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the Young Command group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Oh, no, he didn't swear to God. No, he didn't take the Lord's name in vain. Don't say it's true, Brother Johnson. Don't say it's true. That's our God, dude. No, bro. What are we going to do?
Who's that? So I guess that's him. No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God.
Yo, dude, shout out to the Mormon brother right here, dude.
This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call.
Hey, boy, hey, just hearing the cops, boys? Just hearing the cops, hey. Hearing the cops outside Brother Johnson's house?
Oh, that we had heroin on us.
This officer is going to conduct a search of your person because there are illegal substances in the vehicle.
Caught with illegal substances. Were they? Well, isn't that convenient? That's very convenient. No, they would never plant anything. Not in America. Hey, dude, Marty, I'll have to catch up this drama later. Dude, Marty, have a good one, man. Hey, I owe you a video, bro. I owe you a video. I will play it, dude. And I'll let you know, all right? I owe you a video. I forgot that I was meant to watch Dracula Dark Reign. I will watch it.
Go ahead, look at him.
I'll look at you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So.
It's crazy.
Your eyes are dilated, brother. It's nighttime. And you flashed a torch in his eyes. What do you mean? Your eyes are meant to dilate at night. That's what they do. It's called adjusting to focus.
I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Yeah. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm going to have a discussion with this officer.
This is crazy.
And the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which should get you hemmed up a lot.
Yeah.
You could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to because I'm not.
This is why the system needs to be torn down. I could not agree more. People are not angry enough about this. And people are pretty angry, but they're not angry enough. If I was seeing this, if I lived in Utah and I saw this shit, I would be at the fucking police station protesting. I am so mad that sometimes I am so mad I'm not a resident of America. If I lived in America and I saw this dude, I would get a film crew. I'd be like, hey, Fox, come with me. We're going to go and protest out the front. I'd make content out of it. I'd be fucking protesting day and night, dude. I'd be making a stink. I'd be calling newspapers. I'd be calling everybody. I'd be like, yo, boys, hey, check this shit out. This is insane.
I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that.
Wait, why are you letting him go, dude? They're clearly on drugs. They're clearly drunk, stoned, on crack, shooting up fentanyl. Dude, why are you letting him go? Seems like bad police work to me. Yeah, Geordie's house being firebombed by somebody, by the way, who is a journalist, and another journalist knows of the people that firebombed his house and would refuse to give the information out.
So,
yeah, Brother
I made this
Johnson just
poster that says,
snatching it.
I stole a dying man's life savings and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws.
I say we get some more of these signs. Why not? Why stop at one? Let's print out 50.
So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. How the fuck are there this many police just permanently around this guy's house? Dude, how? This is mental.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realize that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false...
Holy muffin top. Jesus, listen. Hey, I'm a bit of a big boy myself, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a police officer. Dude, holy moly. Good lord, who's this guy gonna chase down?
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Good old Officer Tubbsy.
This man stole,
Man's been a good
basically his
paddock
family's
eating
life
the
savings.
green grass.
So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
Dude, Officer
I wish we
Pound
could
Cake's
send
back.
an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so...
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Oh my god! Do they have nothing else to do?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it.
Ooh, illegal. Can you say illegal?
But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
Getting it served.
He does not want the paper. So
He does not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they...
Oh, wow. Dude, avoiding being sued is pretty easy. Somebody comes up to you and says, hey, I'm suing you. You go, nah, I don't want you to sue me, actually. I've decided I don't want you to sue me.
can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court
lying!
papers.
It's a court document, and you're the police!
To be honest with you,
These are court papers.
Okay, it doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so...
Oh my god.
They're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the...
Is it not illegal in America to waste an officer's time? What? This is like... How many laws have been broken at this point?
Courts before you can get a court case approved, so we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're doing.
This is the legal brain! You're a police officer! What do you mean? What do you mean? The legal process! The legal process is this! What do you mean? Oh my god! This is why we hate our cops so much? I get it now. I get it. Oh my god! This is fucking bad shit! Oh my god!
process server.
She is an actual process server.
Dude, an hour ago, and it has 146,000 views. Oh my god.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
This is mental. This is mental, dude. This is insane, bro. What? There's no crime in Utah. The police are just chilling. They're all just chilling, dude. There's nothing to do in Utah, I guess, dude. Holy shit. They've currently spent nearly $100,000 just trying to get these court papers. That's a little punitive. That's a little incorrect way. They technically have spent that much money. They got it back in a different way. But they have spent so much money. You got to remember, every time you want to make a court filing, money. Anytime you want to get police footage, money. Every time that you have anytime you have to drive out to Oregon, money. They have spent thousands of dollars just trying to get justice for this guy. This poor old sick dying man, by the way, sick and dying man who hopes to just give his kids some college money so they can become educated and well-adjusted citizens that can contribute to society in a meaningful way. That's all they want. A sick and dying old man. And these fucking pieces of shit in a Mormon church have stolen his money and are now calling the cops on everybody who dares try to get the money back. This is mental.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Okay.
This is an arrest. There it is.
Am I being arrested? Really?
No way!
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
He wasn't trespassing. He was parked across the road. He was obeying all laws. He was doing what the courts had told him to do, which was serve papers to a man who had dodged previous lawsuits. This is insane. This is the most blatant corruption that I've ever seen caught on camera. Dude, holy shit. I could watch a cop tomorrow take a bribe from somebody in person and it would be less corrupt than what I'm watching right now. This is insane. Holy fuck, dude. I hope that Ben gets the biggest payout in human history. I hope this guy walks away with $10 million in damages from the police force.
When I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of each other. They're like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah,
That's
it is
sad.
a pretty anticlimactic ending. At least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to? We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're gonna get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna do the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of
Defamation! Defamation! No way! What the fuck?
technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Yeah, but you gotta remember the First Amendment only works.
Please sue them for defamation, you dumb cunts.
You gotta remember the First Amendment only works is if you're a certain type of person. First Amendment only counts if you're rich enough to enforce it.
So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
I wonder why that other cop doesn't like it. I wonder what vested interest he probably has.
Take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, you know, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
This is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay,
What?
put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking
Hang on,
my
that's
phone.
illegal. Wait, that's super illegal. Wait, what crime? First of all, what crime? Second of all, there are laws protecting people's private information, such as phones. Cops are not allowed to do that. You have to prove that a crime was committed and that the phone is necessary in the investigation before you, first of all, take the phone and then, second of all, search it for that.
A succulent Chinese meal.
That is super illegal, dude. Holy, does he have a warrant? Fuck no, he doesn't have a warrant.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Stop talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay?
Hang on, wait, that's not how the Miranda rights work. You have the right to remain silent. You can't tell somebody to remain silent. You don't have that fucking authority, dude.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
This is Undertale song.
My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I had it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now, I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I would imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail...
Dude, normally I'm full of smart-ass comments and witty shit. I've got no words at all. Have you ever heard of the Gestapo? It's a German secret police that came into power in, I believe, the 80s, 90s. Might have even been earlier. I can't quite remember. This is some Gestapo type shit, dude. This is actually insane. This is literally what you are witnessing right now is a private military being utilized by a church. This is unbelievable. This is I've got no words at all. This needs to be everywhere. This needs to be in Congress. This is unbelievable. Dude, if this happened in Australia, we would be burning cities down. I know, but y'all need to be, I'm going to use your words. Y'all need to be fucking mad about this. Dude, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Holy shit.
But I had no clue that it was about to get
actually, I swear, yes,
worse.
It's an exaggeration of the Mormon church placed in a doomsday cult.
You ready?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up. No.
Oh my God!
Now, you understand me?
What? Dude, that cat is chilling though, huh? Bro, look at this.
Don't move like that.
Dude, that cat is he's like, yeah, whatever, bro. Hey, look, you guys do what you do. Just don't interrupt my laying down, all right? I'm chilling. That cat is chilling, dude. He's relaxing, bro. He's like, oh, you guys are still going to feed me later, right?
You understand me? Don't move like that.
This isn't going to impact my dinner time, is it?
Pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claimed
Holy shit!
It's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos. Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
I don't think Christians are allowed to say those words. I don't know if I'm right or not. And are Mormons allowed to swear? Explicitly advises against profanity and vulgarity, teaching that members should use clean, uplifting language. Is it what part of, I want to just know what part of Joseph Smith's scripture says it's okay to say fuck you, bitch.
Was it says there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but
you don't. I'm sure he does know why they're doing this. This has nothing to do with the Legos. This has to do with the fact that they're displaying force. What they're trying to do is dissuade you from pursuing this further. They're doing. No, it's not even power tripping. This is a physical threat. What they're saying is, drop it or we are going to hurt you. And if you continue to not drop it, we're going to arrest you and put you in jail, and it doesn't matter if you did something wrong. We're going to do it anyway. This is fucking batshit.
Pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the river, jump right through. I used to travel, sing low, sweet chant.
This is journalism. This is beyond journalism. This is a very good example of incredibly talented people who are working insanely hard just to provide a man with something he's owed.
I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Then I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held... Last time, I was able to get...
$2,500 of bail. Again, that's another $2,500 that they had to spend.
Released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it...
It's not, dude, it's not a misunderstanding. They know what they're doing. They're not being manipulated. They're in on it.
3-year-old man versus 400...
Dude, this guy is such a good person. This guy is such a good person, dude.
Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they...
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel.
They're trying to get him on fraud. I guarantee you they're trying to get him on fraud. What they're trying to do right now is they're trying to link Ben to the creation of the GoFundMe, claiming that it's for his channel, so they can claim the money for themselves. That'll be used as evidence of theft.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, or else you'll get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I
Yep.
go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Another 2,500 down the dotty. No way, dude. Another 2.5K, dude. What is happening? This is the cost of not holding people accountable. This is the cost of putting people in charge of a country that have the wrong outlook, the wrong ideas. This is a societal and systemic issue. This is cause for riots, dude.
I couldn't fix anything. And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed, and now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house. If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time, the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. Oh, what's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get notice on that?
Dude, I've got no words. I've got no words. This is insane, bro. Over the course of the video, it just kept, I can't believe it kept going. I just can't even believe what I've seen. There's just not, I can't, every part of me is just, I'm blown away. Yeah, this is like some evil villain shit in a movie.